Welcome everybody to another episode in the Bus Ride Series Season 1. This is episode 8. In this episode we're going to do something a little bit different here. We're not going to do any play. Rumor has it that Mojang is going to be releasing the 1.7 update around the first or second week of November. So if that's the case, we need to go ahead and update to the 1.6.4 release. That way when the 1.7 drops, we should be able to transition to it fairly easily. We'll explain as we go along why we need the 1.6.4, but the reason why we've waited this long is we kind of were waiting for all the mods we use to update themselves to the 1.6.4 release, and I've tested this the other day and they all seem to work. So let's go ahead and do this, and I'll take you guys along and show you what needs to be done in order to update your game. Alright everybody, let's go ahead and get this thing going. I've already downloaded all the mods, so I'm not going to take you through those steps. I'm assuming that if you're using mods at this point, you're going to know where to go and get them. The only thing I am going to show you is with this right here. This is for the REI mini-map. If you're using this one, when you go to the Minecraft forums where you normally would get it, he doesn't have the update there for some reason. He has them on this server here. It's a Minecraft, an unofficial Minecraft Japanese server. Now, when you come to this, it's obviously going to be in Japanese like it is here. But if you're using Google Chrome, as soon as you go to the page, it's going to ask if you want to translate it. Just go ahead and click translate, and it'll do it here. Scroll down here just about a little bit down the page, and you'll see the download here for the 1.6.4. Go ahead and click on that, and it will take you. It will let you. It's an ad fly, so click on it. It'll take you to the ad fly, and you can download it there. Reason why I'm providing a link to this instead of the Minecraft forum is because the address for this is buried deep in the thread. So yeah, so there it is. Go ahead and do that, and not a big deal. So let's go ahead and get this moving here. All right, as always, let's see where we at. As always here, make sure that you have a copy. Right click, copy your .minecraft folder, and put it somewhere safe. Whenever you upgrade, add a mod, do whatever, you always want to make a backup because you don't want to lose your world in case you mess something up. Because usually if you're going to add mods, it's going to be you messing something up, or just updates aren't compatible, and you can make the decision if you want to update or not. All these mods are just fine. Our world will continue to load in this. Okay, so go ahead and make your update there. Let's go ahead and go into mods. Actually, we'll go ahead and wait on that. What we need to do now is we need to launch the game. All right, we need to start it in 1.6.4 to be able to do this here. So go ahead, and I'm going to edit my profile here. Resolutions, release. You scroll up here to release 1.6.4. Alright, and then click save your profile, and then go ahead and play this here. We need to run it once, so Minecraft Forge, the new version of Minecraft Forge, has the proper files and directories to be able to set it up. Now, when we start this here, you'll see that we have no mods installed. All right, even though we haven't done anything with the mods there, they're not installed here. So we don't need to actually start the game. So this, all we need to do is launch it. So go ahead and quit it. Go ahead and just the jar files here and this zip file here for the REI minimap. Go ahead and just delete those. Leave these other 3 folders in place though. Okay. Go ahead and go to wherever you downloaded your folders here, and we need to get the Minecraft Forge install file. All right, go ahead and copy that and paste it into your mod folder. Okay, see, I'm here in the mods, and then just double click it. Got the install client here checked. Make sure it's in the proper directory path for .minecraft. Click OK, and successfully installed the client Forge. Press OK. Sweet. So there's that. Now go ahead and let's grab all our other mods here from our downloads. Actually, we need to relaunch Minecraft. It's always best after you install Forge to launch Minecraft again. Okay, come back in here into profiles. We need to change our profile here, edit it. All right, go down to use the version. We want to use our most updated Forge release here, 1.6.4 Forge 911.1.916. Click on that, save your profile, and press play. The only thing I would suggest, highly suggest, I haven't tested out with the new release of Industrial Craft yet, but if you are a subscriber to me, I posted in my feed, but if you're not a subscriber to me or you just missed the feed, I ran this test the other day, and I was running Industrial Craft. It wasn't the most up-to-date version that we have right now, which is 277 is what we have right now. I tested it with 271. So I'm not sure if they fix this in this version or not. But what they did was they changed the recipe, at least one recipe that I noticed right off the bat, which was the glass fiber cable, and they made it go from 1 diamond to 4 diamond dust. So it's substantially more expensive to build. So what I did before I did any of this was I went in, and while the recipe was cheap, I'm hoping they're going to fix it, but while the recipe was cheap, I went ahead and made as many possible I went ahead and made as many glass fiber cables as I could. Sorry about that. Made as many glass fiber cables as I could, and the reason for that was, well, simply because they're cheaper. But if you want to do that, go ahead. I'm assuming they're eventually going to fix it, but just in case if they're not going to, I did a half a stack of diamonds and made me 2 full stacks of glass fiber cable, because I know I will be using those in the future. I don't use them now, but I know I will be in the future. So we went ahead and pasted all the rest of our mods in here, and that was pretty much it. The one I skipped here was the mod for the Forge installer, because it was already in here. It was no big deal. And that should pretty much be all we need to do. Let's go ahead and relaunch Minecraft. Okay, we don't need to do anything with our profile there. Just go ahead and click play. Alright, and then all our mods should be loaded here. Double check here. We got Forge, Code Chicken Core, Not Enough Items, REI Map, Buildcraft, Chicken Chunks. I do use Chicken Chunks. All my mods will be listed in the description, so look at that if you want. If you're following along, you're probably using the same mods I am. Let's go ahead and let's jump into the build here. Okay, let's see what we got. Forge model loaders found ID mismatches between world and game. So there's several here. We should be okay. Usually I don't have too much of a problem with this. Let's go ahead and let's click yeah. Not much we can do at this point. Some texture packs have been updated here. That's a little bit different. And one thing you will notice here is I went ahead and I updated some of the textures myself. And I did do it for this ore washer, but I haven't installed it into my file yet. I updated, this is not necessarily my own texture, but I created it because they didn't have it for the metal former. They didn't have it for the ore washer, and there was something else that they didn't have it for that I went ahead and did it. If you want, I could show a tutorial on that. I can't give you the textures I made for this because that'd be in violation of their license agreement. But I can show you how to. You can always update it and fix textures yourself for personal use. So I can show you how to do that if you want. It's really not that hard to do, just using their existing ones. So let's go ahead and let's check the recipe on this, see if they fix this here. See that I don't think they did. The energium dust is usually, this is a diamond and 2 redstone right here is what you need, but now you need this new dust. You need silver dust. So let's go ahead and click on that. Yeah, see, they haven't updated this yet. So you need 4 diamond dust. And of course you only get one diamond when you run the diamond through the macerator. You only get one diamond dust in return. So a substantial increase in cost to make these glass fiber cables. So I would suggest doing that if you're going to update, and if you ever plan on using the glass fiber cables, to go ahead and build them early before you do the update, because it's much cheaper. It's a quarter cheaper. All right, so I just took a half a stack of diamonds and 64 redstones, and then of course the glass, and I ended up making, here, show you here. There it is. I made 2 stacks of glass fiber cable. I probably should have made more, but I really didn't want to blow all my diamonds. That should be enough to get me going for a while, to have 128 of them. And that's pretty much it, guys. I haven't done anything else in the world yet. We need to still do, in our next episode, we are going to finally do our patio out here and our steps going down. I've been toying around with it, trying to come up with some ideas and what's going to look good, and really I haven't figured that part out yet. So, but I will, and hopefully by next week we'll have this next episode up. So everything seems to be working all right. All the textures appear to be there. Let's go ahead and just double check. Yeah, see, all the textures seem to be good. Nothing seems to be missing. It's pretty obvious when one's missing. It's purple and black square texture looking. So anyways, that's pretty much it for this. I did post in my thread, and again, if you're not a subscriber or you just happen to miss it, if you are subscribed, I've got a couple ideas of what I want to do for a couple extra series. I've got a couple tutorials out there for the ore washing plan. If you haven't seen that yet, go check that out. That's my more popular one right at this point. And I just recently did one on the industrial craft semi-fluid generator. You can go check that one out as well. But even though they're relatively short, they're still kind of long. So what I'm thinking about is doing a playlist, a series called Tuts in 2, which would be tutorials in about 2 minutes. It wouldn't be exactly 2 minutes every time, be under or right around 2 minutes in length. But it'll just be kind of a quick series of to be able to highlight equipment and just give you a brief idea of what stuff is, so that way it kind of, you don't have to sit there for 15 minutes and figure out to figure out how to do something. I'll still continue doing the longer tutorials, for the more complex things, like automating systems and stuff like that. If you guys think that if that'd be something you're interested in, then let me know. Leave me some comments, or like this video, or whatever it takes to let me know that you guys would be interested in that, and I will look forward to doing that. My other ideas too is I'm considering starting to build my own mod. I've been learning how to do that and learning some Java. I already know some programming languages. So jumping in Java shouldn't be too big of a deal for me compared to the other ones I know. But I'm thinking about not necessarily showing you guys how to do it, but just kind of doing like a play along series with that. But it won't be as much educational as a normal tutorial, but they will still be educational if that's something you're interested in. But the way I envision it is just to have some user input, to have you guys help me out with that, and give me some ideas. You can build the mod along with me if you want, and it'll just be kind of a community thing built through me. Whatever. I don't know. I kind of envision, I think it'd be kind of cool. It'd take quite a bit of time because modding is not necessarily the easiest thing in the world to do. But to have your guys' input, I think could be pretty valuable as far as where to take the mod and things to do. And I'm sure there's some of you out there who's got more experience with Java than I do, or even modding for that matter. So anyways, this is getting kind of long here. I don't know where we're at in time, but I know it's getting up there. So let's go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you guys found this useful. If so, please give me a like. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. If you are subscribed, then thank you and welcome, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. All right, take it slow.